So you guys did give me the feedback last video, and you guys do actually like this part of the section. So going forward, I will try to actually keep this the first part of the video where I cover any great dividend news like dividend raises, dividend cuts. It doesn't matter if it's companies in my portfolio or companies I have announced. It'll just be anything that I would find that you guys might find interesting or helpful, as well any dividend news that might just pop up. So the first one is going to be Public Storage, which boosts its dividend by almost 50% to $3 per share. That is pretty awesome. So congratulations to all the people that are invested in Public Storage. One thing I do want to know is that if there are new things that we could do to the channel or just in video general, let me know in the comment section. Definitely would love to it, because I do want to create this, improve the channel over time. So definitely the feedback that you guys provide will help, make this a better investing community. But the next thing I do want to show you guys is that Disney earnings call. The company is announcing to cut 7,000 jobs. As well, it will be restoring its dividend in 2023. So anybody that's invested in Disney, you might be getting your dividend back. The next one here is Pepsi posts stronger than expected revenue. As well, it announced a 10% dividend raise. So congrats to all the Pepsi shareholders. The next one here, which is actually, I do have 3 more, which are actually, if you did miss the community's posts. The first one we do have is T. Rowe Price announced a dividend raise by 1.7% increase to 1.22%, $1.22 here. T. Rowe Price declares $1.22 per share quarterly, which again is a 1.7% increase from the prior dividend of $1.20. So congrats to that. That's actually one of our picks from the month of February that we are expected. There's a total of 7 companies. The next one here is actually 3M. So 3M declared a $1.50 per share quarterly, which is a 0.7% increase from the prior dividend of $1.49. These are dividend kings here. The last one here is actually Waste Management. So Waste Management declared 70 cents per share quarterly, which is a 7.7% increase from the prior dividend of 65 cents. Congrats to all of the Waste Management shareholders. I am invested in them, so definitely love these types of raises. But we do have 4 more companies that we are expected to get dividend raises for the month of February, so definitely look forward to it. What's up, everybody? This is Investing Sensei here to bring you episode 173 of the portfolio update. So you guys already know it's Sunday. It's time to go over the portfolio, what we bought, what we sold, what options we ended up doing, as well which ones we had to manage and how to roll, and how much in general we made for the week. So definitely exciting, because remember guys that we always come back. We have this projection, or these scripts I do kick off. We are aiming to get this to $325 per month on average in dividends, and I think we will get there eventually. It's just a matter of time. Our goal is for 2023, so we have a couple months to go, and I think we will achieve it one day. And if we look at the annual dividends, you guys can see that we already are, for 2023 we are at $283.41 so far. Quarterly, again, we are already filling up the first month for the first quarter, so definitely exciting. We're hoping to surpass the previous quarter. We'll see what happens over time. And yeah guys, so if I show you here real quick just the investment, the goals themselves. The first goal, remember guys, 20,000 subscribers is what we're trying to aim for the end of 2023. So if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing with a notification. Definitely would appreciate it. As well, if you drop a big thumbs up on the video. The next one is to reach the $325 per month on average in dividends. So we're gonna get there. Definitely, that one is in my control, so definitely will achieve it. As well, goal number 3 is to reach $118,000 invested of my own money. You'll see right here that we're at $110,681.84. So we have about maybe $7,000 or so dollars more to go. Goal number 4 is to dollar cost average $100 every single week at a minimum. We're doing that every single week, which I'll show you guys when we jump over to the history page. We deposited $100 at least, and then goal number 5 is to add an additional $20 every time a company pays me out a dividend, so we can just give it a little bit of a hand and boost that income next quarter. Goal number 6 is to average about $400 per month on selling options. We definitely are surpassing that so far, but we will have to manage it because we still have quite a couple months to go, and some of the calls that I do have are in the money, so I will have to be managing those, and we will see what happens. Overall, you'll see that if we look at the payouts here, you'll see that we do have some pretty juicy dividend payouts coming up this month. Definitely looking forward to it. This is a script I do have available. We'll kick it off. We'll see if any new companies declared dividends, and hopefully we should see the waste management dividend pop up. We'll see by that, but yeah guys, let's go ahead and actually get started. So as you guys can see, the portfolio is at $194,770.70. You'll see that it's up about $872.87, which is about 0.45%. Overall, for the 2-year change, it says that it's at $6,660.53, and that's about a 3.54%. We're all in the green, guys. Remember, a couple months ago we were in the red, but we didn't really care. We continued to dollar cost average. In the long term, we knew that the portfolio will recover. It's going to eventually make new highs. We don't really care because we're gonna, we're focused on the projection of income, because that is what we're going to be using in the long term to live off of. And yeah, definitely looking forward to it. If I show you guys here the positions, you'll see that we are up about 63.31% in the green, which comes out to be about $54,033.22. You'll see that our cash balance is actually $55,383.99. I am planning to use all of this cash, majority of the cash, to buy SCHD. I do have a couple cash secured puts on SCHD, and hopefully we do get assigned, because I do want to own some SCHD, and that should boost us up in the dividends, because remember, we want to try to get to $325 per month on average in dividends. But you'll see currently we do have 2 covered calls on Apple. We're actually in the money. We got to continue to manage this. Speaking of covered calls, I have been getting a lot of requests to go over covered calls for how they are, what they work, how they work, and exactly how do I sell one in Schwab. So I will be making a couple videos for you guys. Don't worry, I got you guys. Next one we do have here is the JP Morgan covered call as well. This one will expire next week, so we will see what happens with this one. We made some pretty juicy money on this one, and we'll see Altria as well. We have a covered call. These 2 covered calls I were in the money last week, so we had to manage them, and we're actually out of the money now. So I think they might expire next week, depending on how the market goes, especially with CPI coming out. We will see what happens with that one. The next one we do have is Microsoft covered call. You'll see that's the one that actually expires 2 weeks from now. When I do sell covered calls, I gotta be careful because of the ex-dividend date. Ex-dividend date for Microsoft is next week, so I went ahead and just rolled it till about 2 weeks from now. That way my shares don't actually get exercised and get taken away. You'll see that Nvidia, I do have it till the 24th as well. This one I am super deep in the money. We're going to continue to manage it. Hopefully I can manage out of it, because I don't want to create a taxable event. But again, in general, when I do sell these covered calls, I pick a strike price that I wouldn't mind selling the shares at, but I'm going to try to avoid the taxable events here if I can. But you'll see here we do have a couple other positions. Starbucks, Target. I've been buying a lot of Target. I want to accumulate Lockheed Martin as well. I would love to get all these other positions to 100 shares so that we can also do some covered calls and start getting that portfolio to generate a lot of income, and hopefully we can achieve our financial independence much quicker. You'll see here that we do have the SCHD 7 actual cash secured puts for $76 strike price. They paid us about $415 to do this, so if it's actually going to expire on the 17th of February, so If SCHD on Friday does not close below $76, I am actually gonna get to pocket the $415.39, and then I will keep my $54,000 or so cash again, and I can sell some more cash secured puts. But let's say SCHD goes below $76 by the 17th, which is this Friday that's coming up. I will get assigned 700 shares of SCHD, and I will still keep the $415. So it's definitely a win-win situation there. So hopefully we do get assigned them. Otherwise, I'll have to buy them from the market because I think the ex-dividend date will be coming up very soon for SCHD. But yeah, that is the positions, guys. Let me show you guys here the performance. You'll see the value versus net contributions. You'll see that we are going up, and that's pretty exciting. Overall, I wish we were down because I'm going to continue to buy, and I would love to buy it even cheaper because I am investing for the long-term rate of return. We are actually in the green to 1%, guys. Remember, again, this was in the red a couple months ago, and you'll see that we are going up now. So definitely exciting to see this. If we look at the actual investment income, we're projected to make about $2,553.03, averaging out about $212.75. And you'll see that for March, we're projected to make about $256.94, April $274.46, and then May $106.86. So now my first month of every quarter has actually become the most income that I make every single month now. It was always the third month of every quarter. We'll see what happens with this one. Definitely exciting to see that. If I show you guys here the history, I do have it all the way to start from the 6th of February, which is this Monday that passed. And if I scroll to the very bottom, you guys can see what we did. So on the 10th, we actually ended up depositing $100. Remember, we do have these goals to continue to dollar cost average no matter what the market's doing. The next one on the 10th as well, I went ahead and bought one full share of Target at $169.73. Gotta boost up that dividend, guys. And then, guys, on the 10th as well, I went ahead and did a sell to open. Well, I guess this was actually a roll, so we ended up buying to close the previous covered call we had at a strike price of $47 that expired on the 10th of February. So this past Friday, we actually paid $8.65, and then we sold to open a Altria $47.50 contract that expires next Friday, which is on the 17th. They paid us $23.35, so you can kind of subtract this. There's almost about $14-15 is what we made from this roll, and then we did go up about 50 cents in the contract. So hopefully this does expire worthless unless Altria does start moving upwards, but we will see what happens. We're going to continue to manage this. The next one we did do as well, we ended up rolling the covered call on Microsoft. So we did a buy to close. We closed our covered call that expired. That was a strike price of $257.50 that expired this past Friday on the 10th. We actually paid $447.65, and we did do a sell to open on Microsoft for $262.50. So you'll see we did go up in strike price, and we went further out till the 24th of February. They paid us $574.34. So you can kind of subtract the difference, and that's kind of how much we made in profits there. So about what, 120 or so, 130. Definitely not doing quick math there, so if I'm wrong, I'm sorry, but it was a little bit over $100. The last one we ended up doing, guys, here was we actually ended up rolling our JP Morgan covered call. We did a buy to close covered call on JP Morgan for a strike price of $142 strike price that expired actually on the 10th. I think this one would have actually expired worthless, but I would prefer to not take any risks because I love my JP Morgan shares. But we ended up paying $1 there for closing this, but it was really a roll. We paid $1, and we did a sell to open on JP Morgan for a strike price of $145. So we went up about $3, and this was actually expired on the 17th, which is next Friday. They paid us $38.35, which if you subtract this, we made a right around $37 from this roll. Definitely exciting, guys. We made quite a bit of money from options this past week. We're going to continue to manage some of the contracts we are in the money. So that is what I have for you guys in the history. Let's see how much we made in dividends for this week, which we have this green button. Click calculate dividends, and we made $0 in dividends because we don't have any companies that were paying out this week. But oh well, guys. Definitely love it. We were making some money from options, so definitely always looking forward to it. Let's go ahead and jump over to the Google Sheets, guys, so we can actually kick off the scripts and see how much we grew the dividend snowball. All right, guys, so we're here at the Google Sheets in the dashboard. Again, I already have a copy of the current values so that we can kind of see the differences, but I actually want to show you guys here the options premium. Again, so far for the month of February, we are up at $504.53. We still have about 2 more weeks, so we will see where we end up going. Definitely excited to see how much we make. I'm gonna show you guys here the income so far. So for last week, we did make $178.74 with just options, so definitely awesome to see. Again, so far total, we've made $3,073.60 in the first 2 months of the year. We're definitely excited to see how much a couple more months will make. We're gonna hopefully make some pretty good returns there. Of course, we do have to pay taxes because this is a taxable account, and options are considered short-term gains for us. But definitely love seeing this, and we're going to continue to generate that income for us. Let's go ahead and show you guys the dividend payout. We'll see if any new companies declared a dividend. Again, I do have scripts for these, and they're completely available tutorials that I do have, so check them out. All I ask in return is that you're subscribed with that bell notification, and you drop a big thumbs up on the videos to help out the channel. But anyways, go over here to portfolio tools, click get latest dividends. This will get wiped. It'll go out and collect the see if any new companies that we do own declare dividend raises. So definitely seeing it. And guys, you guys can see it picked up the waste management dividend increase, so definitely exciting to see that. We got Union Pacific there, so we got a couple more companies. But for the month of February, we do get about 3 dividends, and then mostly everything will be in the month of March, so definitely looking forward to it. Very exciting there. If we go to settings, guys, we can go ahead and delete this current value here, and then we can jump over to personal capital to get the latest positions of my portfolio from this past week. So I'll see you guys over there. Alright, guys, so we're here at the personal capital under my Schwab account. You'll see this green button. Click on it. This will copy the content of the portfolio holdings into the clipboard. Then we can jump back over to the Google Sheets, right click, paste special values only, and this should include all the new positions we did purchase this past week. We can jump over here to holdings, and then this is the old holdings from last week. So once we go over to portfolio tools, update portfolio holdings, this will get wiped and it'll parse out the new content we just pasted. So let's go ahead and do that. So click on it, give it a second or two, and there it goes. Now we can jump back over here, and we'll see how much we grew the dividend snowball, guys. So you'll see the projected dividend yield is at 1.18% compared to last week of 1.19%, and that is probably because the portfolio did move up in value. Dividend yield on cost is 2.70%, no change there. For the yearly, we're projected to make about $2,304.28, so right around about $6 difference there. For the month, we're projected to make about maybe 192.02 cents, so about 48 more cents pretty awesome. On the week, we're projected to make $44.31, so we went up about 11 pennies every single week now. On the day, we're projected to make 1 more penny every day, and then hourly, we're still projected to make about 26 cents on the hourly work wage. This is if our portfolio was to go work a 40-hour work week. They would get paid at a rate of $1.11. Eventually, we're going to try to get this to minimum wage. We'll see what happens, how long that takes. But this is actually all I have for you guys. Again, consider subscribing with that bell notification. Help me reach the 20,000 subscriber mark. Definitely would appreciate it. As well, if you drop the big thumbs up, goes a long way to the channel. And if you stuck all the way to the very end, be sure to drop a hashtag raises, because guys, we have been getting some very awesome dividend raises announcements in general. So definitely excited, looking forward to it. I will talk to you guys later. Take care, stay safe out there. Bye guys.